Porn, Ron Jeremy, and conservative radio talk show host John DePietro. Gentlemen, thanks very much for coming on the program. Appreciate it. All right, John, look, this sounds fine, and if they had unlimited time and resources in the Justice Department, they could compile all sorts of lists. But you'd think of all the priorities in the Justice Department, one of the top ones needs to be compiling lists of every name, alias, AKA, etc., of every professional porn star in America?
Dan, this has to do with child exploitation, and you're also talking about a billion-dollar industry. I don't think the forefathers, when they talked about the First Amendment, were thinking of the money shot. These are people that enjoy freedom of expression, but I think it's not that much to ask for someone who's making a lot of money. Let's find out who are these people, what's their legal name, not their barely legal name, and let's find out how old they are. And it's funny that someone like Ron Jeremy, star of Planet of the Whores, and also 21 Hump Street and some of these other films, says they want to protect themselves with the First Amendment. Ron?
Not really a First Amendment issue. We already are collecting IDs on all the performers. We've been doing it for years. And in the entire 29 years I've been in the business, 1 year short of 30 years, only 2 times did girls slip by when they had fake ID. There was Tracy Lords. I have a picture of her holding up her fake ID.
Well, and, that doesn't mean that they weren't any minors. It just means you didn't have a system to find out who they were. Baseball didn't have a steroid problem until they started to test for it.
Yes, but we've been doing this since I've been in the business. They've been getting double IDs on people, SS numbers, picture IDs, Xeroxing it, putting it in our files. So we already are doing this.
But see, Ron, the argument would be that they don't trust you, effectively. They're saying, we don't trust the Ron Jeremys of the world to supervise this.
Dan, why would you trust the sleaziest industry? People that make the mutiny on the booty. Why would we think that
I have to say, John, I'm impressed with your vast knowledge of all the names of the movies. It seems that you've got quite a collection of your own.
Ron Jeremy films.
Yeah.
And that's not even Ron Jeremy. It's Ron Jeremy Hyatt, isn't it, Ron?
Yes, it is. Because you're absolutely correct.
I believe it is. So that would be your legal name. The authorities could make sure you're 18.
Yeah, I'm a little over 18, just a little. Another thing is, look, all I could say is, we think it's a fishing expedition. It's the FBI's way. We're trying to find, all this information. So if they find some new law, some new type of vice law that they can use it against us to come after us. Look, the FBI sent a letter to one of our organizations, the ASACP, which I have an article about that right here, thanking us for helping track down a kiddie porn ring in France. So, we're as against this, children being in films as anybody else is.
That's one in France.
We didn't fall out of the sky. This is a business where people have kids. This is a normal adult industry where people pay taxes, have families. We're not into having children, be in front of the camera.
But Ron, it's also exploitation of minors. And when you were making Throbbing Hood, how do you know that everyone that was a star actor in that movie, that they were actually of age? We're talking about an industry.
Let him answer. Let him answer. Go ahead, Ron.
Because we have to have either a passport or driver's license. Nothing else is accepted. We've turned away a lot of people. And we've even checked with the principal of a school.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you've turned away a lot of people.
We have tremendous amount of people that turn away. They have to have double ID or no toys about it. And we even check with the school they went to. I'll say that we're a restaurant. I'm a maitre d'. A girl wants to get a job as a waitress, and we'll want to see that she went to your school. Is this really the girl's name? Blah, blah, blah. We're very, very careful. We don't want to get prosecuted. We don't want to face that kind of music. There are enough pretty girls who are 18 or over. Why use a minor?
Dan, this is not going to affect, the next time Ron wants to do a remake of City Lickers, I don't think it's going to affect the artistic integrity of the film, of the actors.
But the Justice Department has time for this, John? I mean, really?
It has to do with child exploitation.
I know what it has to do with. But this is the best way to go after child exploitation, is to get a list of the names of every adult porn star and all their aliases and all their AKAs. And I mean, you just listed all the ones Ron Jeremy has. I'd assume that you'd have to devote an entire Justice Department official just to Ron Jeremy's history.
Why not put an industry on notice that caters towards exploitation, sometimes possibly of minors, that seems to be drifting towards younger people, and why not make them enforce that?
Ron Jeremy gets a final word.
The law would have no problem with it, Dan.
Ron?
Look, if we want to target minors, just one example, there's no hardcore on cell phones anywhere in America because we can't prove age verification. So we're trying to do the right thing, not have minors watch porn nor be in porn. We're doing the best we can.
All right. Ron Jeremy, does it make me a bad person that it gets me nervous every time you pick up a magazine or a newspaper to show us? I get nervous about what it might show. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Keep it down. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I'm just saying.
I know.
Sorry.
On the things the gentleman's talking about.
I know. I'm just kidding. Ron Jeremy and John DePietro, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.